Beyond theory, beyond politics, this is the front line of family restoration. Real families, real transformation, real proof that God's design works.
Hello, I'm Deacon Hugh Gorie, and this is my wife, Jasmine Gorie. We're here to talk about how CFADD has impacted our lives.
We are sold out to the mission of CFADD. We're a blended family, and years ago when we moved to Spartanburg, we were lost as to what to do with our family.
Growing up in a small town, Bavaria, South Carolina, 5 weeks old, I didn't know my mother. Her life was taken by my father, so I didn't grow up with, father hunger, so to speak. I was raised by my grandparents. I did have a lot of questions. I did, try to go to church and understand, but I will say, I told Apostle Quick this, before I came to the Promised Land, I don't even know if I was saved. I believed in God. I thought I knew what I was doing, but I didn't know a lot of things. I didn't know how to use the application of the Bible and how to use it. And then I didn't know about family because my family, they loved each other, but I never heard them say, I love you. So that was one of the things I never experienced growing up. And then when I came into the Promised Land and seeing families and how they loved each other, how they interacted, and then I learned how to take it to my own family, and I was like, oh wow, this is what family is supposed to be about. Before CFADD, 199 Men was a game changer. It's taught men to be world-class thinkers, to be stronger each and every day, to be better husbands, better providers, better priests of our homes, and how to treat our wives better. And this raising a family, and something that's been a blended family was new to me. 2 teenage boys coming up in the house and grabbing them by the hand and trying to teach them to be a man. And they attended those classes. They're homeowners and they're married and they graduated college and they're just doing outstanding.
It was a motivator. It made me want to be a better wife. It made me want to be a better mother. It made me want to be a better saint in the Lord. And so it really began to shift the dynamics in our house. It seemed like the children just had a greater respect. Our communication was improved. He elevated into his role as the spiritual and natural head of our family. Through CFADD principles and the help of God, we seen all 3 of the children that were under his stewardship and under our prayers, we seen all 3 of them marry without children. Soon, one of them will become a parent. And so we are thankful that the generation, at least that was a generational curse that was on my side of the family for 4 generations, fell off.
And we're so glad to be CFADD champions. And
you could be next. God first, family strong.